Hi there everybody. It's time again to start my new Indiegogo fundraising campaign to raise enough funds to afford Heather's medical treatment for Lyme. I just want to say, as always, everybody who's been there for her, been following her, been following all her story or progress, and albeit setbacks, all of her online family, thank you so much to each and every one of you. Without all of your love and support and being there for her every single day, she couldn't be where she is today without all of your help. So thank you so much, and especially from the bottom of my heart as her best friend, thank you. There's been quite a bit of progress. I don't know if everybody's been watching on the news. Bill C-442 has actually passed the House of Commons, but it's actually in the Senate now. And I know that it'll take quite some time for everything to get, sorted out, written into law. But this is a huge step forward, and this bill couldn't have gotten as far as it did without everybody supporting it. All of the signatures from the petition. Heather and I have tried to get people to sign it since we found out that there was a bill for changing Canada's policies on Lyme disease in the first place. And I hope that sooner rather than later that this really turns things around. I know in BC, naturopaths are allowed to write prescription for antibiotics and IV antibiotics and this kind of thing, which is great. But everybody in Canada should be able to have all of the help that they need within their own province, let alone their own country. So until everything gets changed, people like Heather are in the same boat, having to travel to the U.S. to get the treatment that they need. The last video, this is actually my second video for this campaign. The first video that I did, I had painted myself green, and I think I realized that I didn't actually explain why. When I paint myself green, I go into the streets of Ottawa and try to raise awareness for Lyme. I mean, anything to get people to notice. When I did this last summer, the second or third time that I went out, people came up to me in the street and they said, "Hey, I saw you from the bus the other day," or "I saw you in the street the other day, and what is going on here?" And that's the way you get people to notice. And usually I'm quite a shy, kind of quiet girl, but I mean, it's so unfair how people are treated in this country. And I mean, I've watched Heather go through medical appointment after medical appointment here, and I've seen her get thrown from doctor to doctor. I've seen her get yelled at by an infectious disease doctor. I mean, hello, Lyme disease is an infectious disease. That's really, really unfortunate, and I don't understand why that has to be in Canada. We have this beautiful medical system where no one can be refused treatment. But I've watched it happen over and over again. Time for change is now. And if you please read any articles on Lyme, watch the news, see the interviews, support Bill C-442, share this link on Heather's story with anyone you can, anywhere you can. It's very, very important to keep not only Heather's story, but the huge story that is Lyme disease here in Canada. Keep that going, keep everybody aware, and hopefully all the change will come around. As of March, as you know, unfortunately Heather was reinfected with Lyme, and this happened just after she got a 50% better bill of health from her Lyme doctor. a couple weeks prior to that. Now, you could say that it is very weird for Heather to have gotten bit in March. It's still winter. The ticks aren't supposed to be out. However, as we found out, during my last fundraiser at my work, which was very successful, we had Ottawa Public Health come and speak, give a presentation, and that lady totally admitted to the fact that Lyme positive ticks were turned into Ottawa Public Health right in the beginning of April, late March. So yes, absolutely, the risk for anybody to get bit from a tick can happen apparently at the end of winter. So make sure that you always take precaution, long pants, lots of deeds. Always check yourself afterwards. And if you know that you got bit, if you have the tick on you, keep it, go to the doctor, make sure that tick is turned into Ottawa Public Health, or your public health agency. It is very, very important for the correct numbers for Lyme to be well known and that the government is well aware. Otherwise, policies won't change. So that's the first route to make sure that the proper awareness is known. So please, again, if you can share this link with anybody that you can, I will be in the streets of Ottawa, painted green, handing out information, tick removers, all this kind of thing. Let's work together, keep the awareness going, and please help me to get Heather back to the point that she was at so that she can move beyond that and get even more better. Thank you so much.